felt warm? I don't know. Ed called, and then Ash was there, and then within the hour, it felt like a pot coming to a simmer. I don't know, it felt warm. It felt close.
Henrik felt it too.
You didn't?
No, nothing. I didn't feel anything.
Eden.
Oh, he's awake.
Yes, he is. Who are you?
I want to talk to him.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, I'll just... Yeah.
Astrid, are you...
Just don't say anything. I need to say my piece. I can't forgive you. I'm not talking about the Chronicle stuff, that's different. I mean, taking my statement. I would have told you it would have been on my own terms, but now you're stuck in my head, and you're all I dream about, and it's awful. But you kind of needed it. And I also don't think you always need to forgive someone to be able to move on with them. I was cruel to you too. I'm not apologizing for it, but it was still just as awful. You were stuck in your office, and I had what I came for. I had the almanac. I was done. I could have just left, but instead I got revenge. And I hurt you, and I got even. It was exactly what Ash wanted. She wanted me to make you afraid. She wanted me to like making you afraid. And I did. And that's not right. And still, don't respond. I'm talking still. I've been thinking about all of it. I showed up here because I wanted to help. You called me to catch up, and you were foggy and disheveled and very, very wrong. So I needed to know what happened, and Henrik told me it was a story. You two were stuck in the Magnus Archives, and it was bad. And I didn't like how vague he was. I didn't like how he told me not to look into it, so I listened to Anglerfish. It was creepy, and I didn't like it, but I couldn't find what I was looking for, so I kept listening. I realized I need to know what the hell we're caught in rather than stay blind alongside it. Knowing is powerful. You have control, and you have information, and you can use it as a weapon to protect yourself against things that come for you, and that impulse is not as altruistic as I used to tell myself it was. I used to think curiosity was a good thing, but, I mean, look at Emma Harvey. I'm not saying I'm Emma Harvey. I hate the web as much as the next girl, but you know why I like you so much? No. Please, still, don't answer that. I've spent the majority of my life as a perfect statue. Good grades, nice clothes, quiet voice, polite company, the pristine woman. I shook that off a long time ago. You were there. But when we met, I never had to perform for you. I never had to hide my opinions or sugarcoat myself. We could have an argument and you wouldn't act like it was a crime for me to feel angry. I was allowed to just be. You wouldn't judge me, you just listened. You truly knew me. Now, why do you like me? Again, rhetorical. You've told me a million times because I'm decisive and ambitious and passionate, and I make you feel safe. But your non-judgment made you not listen to me, and my decisiveness made you unsafe. The fears don't use the worst parts of ourselves as fuel. Our best and worst qualities are usually the same things. So they take neutral aspects of ourselves, the things that are just us, and stoke fear with it. And I think if I was in your shoes, if I had your powers, if they turned their gaze on me, I don't think I'm better than you. I probably would have wound up doing the exact same thing. I can still be mad. And I know you'd let me be mad, but I can also understand. And I can know that we need to work together because we have much bigger fish to fry than mending us. But I do want to mend us. So, there. That's it. That's my piece. You talk now. Do your question thing. Say something. Anything.
Are you alright?
The first thing you thought of was, are you alright?
What else could I possibly ask?
You... No, not particularly. You?
Definitely not.
Well, at least we can agree on that.
Astrid, you should know that, I've been...
I know. I saw them. And I stand by every word.
Okay. I agree about the bigger fish. We can work ourselves out on the back burner.
Then that's a start.
Are you afraid of me?
I mean, I've been shocked, concerned, disappointed, furious. I've been afraid for you, but you're just you, Ed. I don't think there's a lot to be afraid of.
That might be a more concerning answer than yes.
Yeah, well, fear is complicated.
Fear is very complicated.
Alright, you wrangle Percy, I'll grab Henrik, and we'll talk through next steps.
Aye. Thank you.
Yeah, talk soon.
Percy, we're done!
Oh, thank God.
Astrid's grabbing Henrik, and we're going to talk about next steps. I just
Wait,
wanted to grab my
next
notes. I know, but they just think that it could be
And what next steps could there possibly be? Ashley got you to say it. The fears are getting closer by the minute. I mean, we're not in an apocalypse yet, but one is right around the corner.
I know, I can feel it too.
Then how can you possibly... Wait, what does it feel like for you?
I'm not omniscient, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I opened the door in my head, but I can't know everything. It's just... God, it's like I'm a live wire. I can feel them under my skin. I'm still of the eye, but the others are just very present, and I can see people in our world, our story, encountering the fears. There's so many more than there were before me, and sometimes it just happens and I'm blinded by horrific scenes, and other times if I just focus too hard, I can watch. It's hard to tell sometimes if they're happening in real time, or they were ones from the past, or
if they haven't happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, You were in rough shape when I found you after the incantation.
I know.
Went on a lot of long walks. Alone.
Yes?
To clear your head. Always came back looking a little less like death.
Do you want me to say it?
Yes.
I was feeding.
Chronicling?
Future statements. Making them afraid.
And it felt right.
You don't want to stop them, do you?
Did you ever get any more powers from the desolation? Ever manage to light that candle with your mind?
Percy!
It's a relevant question. Do you know what it feels like? To be enveloped in that warmth, that praise?
Perseus!
Because nothing has ever felt so right in my entire life, and there is no way that the person who brought them here doesn't feel how right it is too.
No, so what are you going to do? Are you going to join Ash after what she did to us?
I miss her! And I know how the story goes. We can't change it. The fears, they're a part of us now. They're a part of you. They are you. And, I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't think of a single story where a character manages to outrun themselves.
I can't believe you! No, they can't! We can't!
Listen to you. You're too attached to even have a counterpoint. Do you even want to stop them?
I know that we should want to stop them.
But do you want to?
Perseus, don't you dare go to Ash.
Stop me then. Oh, Chronicle of Terror.
Don't, please, don't.
I mean, John kills avatars in the apocalypse. Straight up obliterates them. If you don't want me to go, then stop me yourself.
Christ. Percy, no, I'm not doing
Better
that.
yet, try it on Ash.
We don't know if I can. I can't. I don't think
I mean, you're no John to be sure, but you're still an archivist.
Wait.
Still capable of great, terrible things. Why don't we see how far that goes?
Stop feeding on my fear and leave.
What?
That's why you came to me after Ash. My fear of destruction.
No.
You were, though! That's what you were doing even if you didn't realize it! So stop making me afraid and just go to your girlfriend.
Fine.
The end of Magnus. Will I... Is it bad?
And you'll probably predict it one way or another, won't you?
That's what I'm afraid of!
Look, I know we should probably have some sort of long-winded apology session about the power of friendship, but we all did this. If Astrid and I didn't leave, if I mentioned the ritual theory sooner, if we talked about the dreams, it could have been different. But it isn't, and all of those choices gave way for Ash to make the last one. And I'm glad you didn't choose to do it, Ed, but we've got to stop it. So what do we know and what can we do?
Well, Ash got Ed to become the archivist, the Chronicle, to bridge the horrors and make them as powerful here as they were at the start of the Magnus Archives, pre-apocalypse. Making Ed say the open the door thing, that was the start of it. But it's not over, because Ed still has to finish the show to fully connect to the horrors. So, until then, we're in some nebulous zone of fear. Air getting stronger, and we're frogs in heating water.
At least you don't have to feel it.
I'd rather feel it with you guys than whatever. Not important.
So we've got a deadline.
Unless the story stops it. If John kills Elias or he somehow reverts the apocalypse back.
Won't.
Oh, good. Is that another one of your psychic predictions?
Listen to John, he's not going to kill Jonah.
He said he won't hesitate.
But what's he been doing about it? He and Martin are crawling closer to his domain where he feeds and where the eye is strongest. He told Jude Parry that he likes feeling other people's fear and feeding on the tapes for his guidebooks feel right. He's been killing avatars. And oh, he thought Jared Hopworth's garden was beautiful. He's liking it. He belongs. So that either means two things. One, he joins Jonah, or two, he kills Jonah and then takes their place on the Watcher's throne. We can't rely on the story to save us. He is too full of doubt.
Feeling doubt doesn't make him compromised.
It is when it's not just him.
Elaborate. Now.
It's not... I know, logically, it's a net awful thing for the fears to come over here. I should want to help, and I should want to stop them. They're just... strong. Loud. And I clearly have a bad track record at resisting them. So, if they're only growing stronger...
Then there's a chance you might try and stop us.
I think it's on the table.
Alright, so we pivot. Whatever we plan, we might not tell you every part of it, and you better tell us if you're getting any inklings of sabotage.
I won't need to, because I think we should kill me.
No, we're not doing that.
You said at the beginning of all of this that you would kill me to stop the apocalypse.
That was before I could feel the end. I've already thought it through. Anyway, it's the hypno table.
The web table from Hilltop Road?
Why are we talking about the hypno table?
When John destroyed it, it didn't kill the monster, it released the monster, so destroy you.
And we can't be sure that you won't release something.
Oh, god damn it.
It wouldn't kickstart the Chronicle because then Ash would have offed you already, but following the dream logic, I think it'll open up scraps of something really bad. Whatever it is, it's not a gamble we can afford.
I've been thinking, if the Chronicle succeeds and the fears are intensified, or the Archivist, you already said the incantation and you're already marked. What's stopping people from making you say it again and truly starting the apocalypse?
Astrid, that is a line of
give them
thinking that I do
ideas.
not think we should discuss on the broadcast.
Okay. I've also been looking at ideas for a counter-ritual, looking through ways the other rituals were destroyed.
And most of them were exploded.
Ways not including the explosions.
The only genuine counter-ritual was Gertrude's Against the Desolation, but it was a plot of the web all along. A counter-ritual would be using the powers of the fears to destroy the powers of the fears. It's not possible.
Someone who knows we should be trying to stop them, you're damn keen on shooting down all of our plans.
I'm not trying to be a defeatist, I just don't think we can defeat them.
That's what being a defeatist means.
Against eldritch gods!
What if the counter-ritual only works on its precision? Say what you want about the fears, but they can destroy themselves, because they destroy each other. The stranger and the eye are already diametrically opposed. The desolation and the web attack each other constantly, and the vast and the buried are definitionally opposites. So if they're all trying to force themselves through, and we'd need to create something that cuts them off from you, Edwin, maybe we do that by collapsing them in on themselves.
Fuck, that's not a bad idea.
So where would we begin?
With objects, I think. All the rituals typically had some sort of powerful object and location to ground them. Our location is, well...
Is me.
Yeah. So, now we need things.
You two have the almanac.
Giving you a chaos book of dreams? John's too powerful now to go into Helen's tunnels without destroying them, so...
Reading that could be particularly bad. So we have to be excruciatingly careful of what objects we choose so that they disarm me and not initiate me.
Oh! You're a fear bomb! We're diffusing a fear bomb!
Oh, Christ.
We do have one expert source on artifacts of fear.
No.
So what other option would you two suggest?
One that doesn't want to kill me.
Which is...
Okay, well, you're not wrong, but you're still rude.
Just establish that Edwin dying would make things worse.
Then one of us will talk to them. Because, like I said, what other option do we
I
have?
really don't think meeting with the Curator is a good idea.
I found their number. We call them first.
You what?
The shop's phone. Their predecessor, Sinclair, had a website for the shop. Knowing the Curator, I'm willing to bet they didn't know how to take it down and thought changing the number would be bad for business. Hence, we'll call them first and ensure they'll help.
But how will you know that they are not lying to you if I'm not there to compel them?
Trust us, maybe? Our whole thing is maintaining balance and not causing the apocalypse. That's gotta be more important than killing you.
I mean, they are very stubborn.
I'll call them. Text me the number.
Deal.
Fine, just... Henrik, be careful.
Never!
I guess okay. I guess I need to record while you do that. I think I waited too long.
Alright. Let us know if anything goes wrong.
It won't. Broadcast's never been stronger.
Ominous.
Sorry. Anything else before we go?
Nope.
And break! Go team!
I'll tell you when I'm done, Astrid. And thank you for everything.
And break.
Hello, old friend. Looks like it's just you and me. First-time listener, long-time theorist. You know, isn't it annoying that the show is still so good? It's the apocalypse! It shouldn't be fun to listen to, but there's so many fantastic episodes! I genuinely cannot choose a favourite. The Worms was beautifully grotesque. Strung Out was so alluring. Recollections was just absolutely brilliant. And Simon Fairchild, in general, absolute delight. Not to say that it isn't horrifying. It's bleak, and it's sometimes very hard to listen to. No matter what they do, they just feed an inescapable system of terror. Even turning the feared into the afraid doesn't dent the machine. It's complicated to love the story. But you've got some questions for me, yeah? So, let's go through them. One final time. Are you still hungry, or has the ritual finally satiated you? Hello, Giselle Fairchild. Give my regards to Aiden. Yes, I am still hungry. I might be hungrier, actually. I can't quite tell. There's so much more noise up there that it's really difficult to differentiate from the original baseline. But no, the ritual satiated. Nothing. I've had to chronicle. I'm trying not to think about it. Having experienced both, what does fear hunger feel like in contrast of food hunger? Is it more physical or physiological pain? Is there taste? That's a really good question. I've never thought to ask that. It's probably different from everyone, so other creatures out there can probably describe what it's like for them. But for me, I guess take normal hunger. We all know it. Hollow, painful pangs in the stomach that sort of shock through you. Take that feeling and concentrate it deeply into your bones, inside your thoughts, and behind your eyes. Add the increasing dizziness, clamminess, brain fog, slowly making you very irritable and very hard to be around. I don't know. It feels like that. It's really not good. Now that you are getting so close to seeing things through, do you hate the fears? And do you hate those of us that truly choose to serve them? Kind of. Yeah, I do. I hate the fears, without a doubt, but you know what? I hate more that I can't imagine them being here without me choosing to know about it, which, yeah, makes me hate them more. And I kind of hate some of you too, for stringing me along, making me do the dirty work, but deep down we all know it was my choice. I can't blame you lot for it. We did it together. Oh, Nemo. Did you gain an ability from my patron? Like the mimicking of I do not know you? Do you think you'll get one if you haven't? The patron is the lonely, for those of you who haven't had the knowledge literally embedded into them. And no, I haven't found it yet. But clearly, I've caught a few new habits. None of them as strong as the chronicling or my own stuff, but they are there. Not quite sure what I'd get from some of the fears, though. Take the buried. What? Could I just not breathe now? Sorry, I know I'm being too light-hearted. What else can you do? Oh, our angry friend of the extinction. Where's Jerry? I bet I can find her. I can see now. I can see those caught by fear. I bet I can. Geraldine Endicott is caught between here and the lonely. Geraldine Endicott is trapped in her home with no sign of escape. All doors lead to themselves. All food is replenished. Her only company is her computers and her technology, and absolutely no communication. She tried to reach the Chronicle through the camera that she gave it. It did not work. She is so far away. But it is coming closer. And it is coming closer. And it is coming closer and closer until... Oh, shit. God, too close to spoilers. Oh, God. What do you think is waiting for you after the Magnus Archives? Will there be anything waiting? And will there still be enough of you left to receive it? Do we really think I'm surviving this? Do we really think John is surviving this? I'm either going to be dead or become some sort of Atlas figure condemned to hold up the bridge to the horrors until someone finds me and starts the actual apocalypse. I am ending with this story. I can't stop it. If you could tell your past self anything, what would it be? Would you try to make sure none of this ever happened? No matter what I tell you, it will make you more curious. And you will always need to know. So, make Henrik disinterested if you can. If he's bored, he might be able to skirt away. And don't let Astrid know that you are unsafe, because she will try to protect you. Don't trust the Curator. And understand that you are making an audience. Understand that you are being watched. And I don't think anything I could possibly say will ever make you turn your gaze. And I'm here to deal with those consequences. Was it worth it to know the truth? Does it feel good to finally be whole? It wasn't worth it. But it's never felt more right. Do you mean it when you say it? Say that you're sorry. My anonymous pen pal. Your wedding was soon, wasn't it? It must have already happened. How did it... Oh God. Oh God. Yes. I'm sorry. Waiting. Lots of waiting. That resting feels like waiting, that the eye is waiting, that we are in a constant state of waiting. So, waiting for what? The answer's obvious. Waiting for John to reach the watchtower. It's his domain. It's where he can.
This place wishes to be our tomb. But the eye does not wish that. No. The eye wishes instead that it be my chrysalis. It is time that I emerge.
Martin and John are travelling through domains of fear to reach the watchtower, to kill Elias. In these domains, John feels the compulsion to chronicle each one. They must experience them psychologically to get through. The journey is the journey, so I'm assuming they must experience a domain of each fear to pass. As of Season 5, Act 1, Episodes 161 Dwelling to 176 Blood Ties, all that's left are the spiral and the eye. Which brings me to Helen. She's been following the not-so-happy couple. It feels suspicious. Something rang in my head about it. Of all places, of all people, of all things, why was the Distortion following John and Martin? She claims she wants to see the murderous rampage of a demigod, but every time they spoke to her, she was just so bored. She would never choose to be bored. I think the spiral domain we encounter will be hers. I think it'll be the tunnels. The only reason she'd be following John and Martin is if she can't get somewhere without them. And they are heading to the watchtower, and the panopticon is intrinsically tied to the tunnels, so if they've got 2 domains left, it might as well be there. Maybe she was feeding when the apocalypse hit and she can't find them again. So she follows the 2 moths so she can rule her domain. If I had a domain, what would it be? Actually, don't answer that. Don't say, because No, I'm not powerful enough to oversee the apocalypse. Moving on. What'll happen when John reaches the watchtower? I mean, I've already given my 2 bleak theories there, but what I really want to know is, what will the web do with him? I think the tapes are the web. I'm almost certain now, tracking his story, and it has been proven to me specifically that the web wanted the apocalypse to happen. So, why? The web's been attached to Martin too, but now Annabelle Cain's sowing doubt between him and John, episode 166. It also made him question his control of himself in episode 172. I think the web needs Martin as much as it needs John. I just can't work out if it's because Martin is John's anchor and it wants control of John's humanity, or I'm leaning more towards it being something more specifically related to Martin himself. And God, John's pissing me off. It's the way he holds back information from Martin constantly. I'm biased because I hate not knowing things, but being coy and cryptic, uncommunicative, obtuse, I get that everything's in his head and it's probably hard to express it, but he doesn't properly explain things when he has the time to, and they're all half answers, and stringing Martin along with breadcrumbs is just making him more afraid and afraid. Oh God, he's not feeding on Martin, is he? Does he even realize he would be doing that? That's I mean, like I have any authority to be disgusted. No, let's. Annabelle Cain is watching them, and interestingly, Gertrude Robinson had a very violent, web-inclined archival assistant with
cobwebs in her hair, the ones she would wash from it every morning for the rest of her life.
Emma Harvey was the reason that Agnes and Gertrude met face to face for the first and only time. I'm still not quite sure what that means in the context of the apocalypse, or if it pertains to the ritual of Scoured Earth specifically. But I mean, if I think about something that combines fire and web, I think of the lighter. The golden spiderweb zippo that Regan and Hope gave to John, years ago? The one that Martin said in episode 162, A Cozy Cabin, John still has. Does the web want to destroy the archive? Still? If it can even... I mean, what's the use of a gas main explosion in the end of the world? Who's to say physics even works like that? So what does the web possibly want? I've come to 2 conclusions about possible endgames. Firstly, is that its influence causes John to either kill Elias or destroy the watchtower. Oliver Banks pondered the finite existence of the apocalypse. Part of me wondered if, well, John looked into the fears briefly, into whether or not the world could be turned back.
Whoa. If the fears are removed, yes, but they can't be destroyed while there are still people to fear them, then they can't be banished back to the space where they came from. It's not there anymore.
I wonder if, when the fears transform a world, use up its resources, that world becomes the space where they reach out from. Then they find someone new to take root. Wait. My second idea is, well, Peter Lucas said this a long time ago, but he didn't think that the spider wanted an apocalypse because it can't manipulate people when they all know that it rules. I mean, we did see a domain of it in Strung Out, but that's not exactly the same thing. But we also know that the web did want this. It both wanted an apocalypse and potentially didn't want one. So maybe the goal is to cause one, let it fester, then revert it. So people hold the fear tenfold, but the puppeteer can still hide its strings. This is not a solid theory, not remotely, because the current evidence in the show itself is adamantly against any ability to reverse anything at all. As usual, I'd rather throw the idea out there than bottle it up. Well, not that I can exactly withhold knowledge from you anymore. I don't know, it's hard to think about their apocalypse without applying it to our own nebulous state. It feels so strange. The anglerfish described something like it. Inside the unknowing, an uncomfortable in-between. It's just... God. Jude Parry is dead. Not Sasha is dead. Jared Hopworth is dead. John can kill. Make avatars feel all the pain they have ever caused until it destroys them. It was vindicating at first. Then it started to feel cruel. Then it started to feel wrong. I really liked that John and Martin talked about it.
I don't think it makes anything better. I think it just makes me worse.
Because it wasn't stopping the domains. It wasn't helping the world. It was just making a few more people afraid. Is this my parade towards the Watchtower? Marching towards my finale of power with absolutely no way to stop it? Do I think John will fail because I can't find it in myself to resist? Because I'm becoming worse? It is so much harder to feel hopeful about anything at all. Most of all, myself. I, of all people, know that we cannot change stories that are already told. It's not possible. But more importantly, absolutely none of those stories are our own. Those two lovers have it worse off than we do, and they are still fighting harder than I ever could. We are not in the apocalypse. We are not in the end of the world. So stop acting like we're already there. Do not obey in advance. It will end poorly, that's what horror does. We are doomed by the narrative, but I've been granted power. I have power. And we're seeing it through. The Curator can be difficult, though. Is Henrik... he's about to phone. I can't exactly see... So the Curator's gotten clever about my sight. Rude. But you know, the broadcaster's caught conversations before. You're not exactly of the eye, are you? If you like the tapes. So... maybe I can see through you. Hold still. You're... just... 1 second. I just need to see.
Oddities, antiquities, and curated curiosities. How may I be of service to you?
Oh my god, do you really talk to customers like that? How old do you think you are?
What? Is that... Are you...
We need your help.
Oh, Henrik, was it? You know, you never seemed particularly inclined to talk to me before. Terribly rude of you, I must say. What changed?
You know what changed. You probably watched it on your precious little slaughter scales.
They do not serve the slaughter.
Aye, sure. Are they balanced yet? Or is the little beholding tray sinking to the floor? I bet that felt wonderful on your end.
The tray I associate with the eye is particularly weighty at the moment, yes. Truthfully, they're all in flux. Whatever your chronicle is doing, it's making a mess of things. The scales need so much to balance it out. I get dizzy if I focus on it.
Alright, so you get what we're dealing with. We're trying to make a counter ritual, and we need the right tools to do it.
Oh, you want to stop him, to cut him off, eliminate the threat. Gosh, if only someone had already sent a method to do exactly that. If only some thieving idiots hadn't removed it.
Oh, if only someone wasn't such an unreliable, conniving dick. Maybe we would have believed them. There's a thought.
Well, congratulations. You've made your poor judgment everyone's problem.
Yeah, okay. So we're back to never taking blame for the consequences of our own actions. What am I doing? I'm not bantering with you. Fucking yes or no. Help us or not.
Fine. Eyes, throat, heart, in that order. Though, I wonder if you're even capable at this point. You're marked by the end, but I doubt it's enough to let you kill him.
Well, good, because we're not going to kill them, freak.
Yes, we are. He needs to die.
Think of the the end of season 2 of Magnus with the web table. If Ed is killed, it could destroy the ritual, but also be devastating in the process. I don't know. Maybe make a singular domain of fear somewhere. It's just they're a fear bomb. We can't kill the fear bomb.
Sounds well worth it from where I'm standing. Get someone else to do it for you if you're so scared of getting hurt.
I'm not concerned about the blast radius. It's the explosion that's the problem.
If you're still so naive as to think there's a way forward without collateral damage, there's nothing I can do for you.
Great. So it's a no. Got it. Waste of time. I'm done. Have fun killing people. Don't know why I even fucking...
Oh, stop it. If you had other options, you wouldn't have even called me. Your personal distaste for me is about to make everything worse again. At least try to learn from your mistakes.
Our mistake was reasoning with you.
Your mistake was not listening when someone with more knowledge and experience than you recognized a threat. Your mistake is valuing your friendship with the person he was over the danger he is. Your mistake is thinking you're in a story where you can still have a happy ending. You asked for my help. Try actually listening to me this time.
I'm listening.
You're asking for a ritual to cut them off from the fears. Do you have any idea how difficult that is? Artifacts won't be enough. It'll take sacrifice. Sacrificing him would be the easiest option, but fine, that's off the table. You've already picked what you aren't willing to lose, and you need to accept that everything else is on the line. You'll need to come to my shop. You and Astrid. Perseus, too, if you can unhook his puppet strings for long enough.
But what about Ed?
Until the Chronicle ceases to be, my life ends in the worst way possible. If you're so desperate to keep him alive, don't put him in my presence.
I wasn't planning on it. Fine. Deal. Name the time and place. This is gonna be fun.